Hello, welcome back to another edition of welcome back to another edition of I see it, I like it, I want it, I got it. So today, or not today, I guess a couple days ago, I saw this top worn by Wolfie Cindy on Instagram. I don't know, Cindy Kimberly, I think that's her name. Anyways, that doesn't matter. And I thought, yeah, I can make that. That's easy. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Nice intro, huh? We learned something new making this top. I learned how to shear with elastic thread, and so are you today. So let's get started. I found this beautiful floral fabric that's not stretchy at all, and I used my shirt that already fits really big on me to measure how wide it should be in the first place. Because since this is not a stretchy shirt and we're not using like zippers or buttons or anything, you want to make sure that you're able to take it off and on before you start sewing it. So in all, there are 4 pieces that I cut out. So the whole top itself, I measured the length and the width that it should be. And then this little flap right here is another little addition. It's the same width as the shirt, but it's just a little bit smaller for the length. And then your straps. It was 1 inch wide because I wanted it to be as thin as possible, like string. Okay, so when you're first sewing on this flap, you want to put bad side and good side together because we're going to fold it back over in order for it to be nice on both sides, if you get it. And then putting the fabric against my body, I measured how wide I wanted the shearing to be. I just wanted it to be on my stomach area, right below my boobs, and yeah, so I measured that out. And then you have to make sure that your raw edges are already folded in because it's a little bit harder to do it after you've sheared. I mean, you can. I'm not telling you what to do. You can, but it's a little harder, you know? So I'm just trying to make it easy for you. Okay, now here's the fun part. With elastic thread, specifically elastic thread, you're going to want to take your bobbin and roll your elastic in there, but very carefully because you don't want to stretch it too much or else it's not going to have this gathering effect. So you just want to be careful, but you also don't want to do it too loose. I don't know what happens if you do it too loose, but I just know you're not supposed to do that. I think for me, I only had to change the tension to I think I changed the tension to 5. That's all I had to do, and it worked on my sewing machine. Depending on the settings for yours, you might have to tweak, or maybe where the bobbin casing, you might have to loosen or tighten that. But let that be your last option because that is hard to come back from. The longer the stitch length, the more gathered it's going to be, and the shorter it is, the less gathered it's going to be. So I made it as long as possible because I wanted it to shrink as much as possible around my waist. So the first one you sew like regular, and you're gonna see that it's gonna gather as you sew. And then what I did at the very end is I just turned it around and I followed the first one with the foot of my sewing machine so that I can make sure they're like even ways apart. When you're sewing it, you want to stretch it. You don't want it to be gathered while you're sewing, so you want to stretch as you're sewing. And then you'll notice that the more you do it, the more gathered it's gonna become. So if yours doesn't look super gathered at first, just give it a minute, because I know when I did it, I was very frustrated because it was not gathering like I thought it would be, but it's just, I am impatient. So yeah, I learned my lesson. So I'm gonna put the elastic on it. So that's where I want it to start. And here is where I want it to end. Next, I put an elastic around this part at the very top so it can gather at my chest. Here is where we are at with the shirt. We're in a good spot right now. We are. So I'm just needing a few more things. So I need to make the next spaghetti strap because it's just gonna be, I'm gonna cut this in half, and one is gonna be on this side and the other at the back so that I'll be able to like tie it and yeah, do some cute things with it. It's just, I'm having so much trouble trying to pull this through. I think I'm just gonna cut it and start over, but I really want the straps to be long, and yeah, I think straps would really like solidify it. And then also this comes up and we don't want that. So I'm also gonna just sew around the elastic down here and sew that all the way around so we can't see that elastic come up. And then I'll be done. I'll just need to cut some string and I'll be done. This one was very easy. It did take me a while to understand elastic gathering because when I was doing it at first, it wasn't like gathering as much, so I thought it was going to be too big. But you have to just keep going. Like as there are more, I guess, lines, then it'll bunch up more and more. Though this one looked really good. This, I tested it out before I did it, which is a very good idea for if you're, especially if you're new to this. And this one gathered like automatically, and this is only like four like strings, like 4 lines of thread, you know. But anywho, I'll find something to do with this. I was thinking about making a swimsuit. We'll see. But yeah, just 3 more things. Spaghetti strap, clean this up, and cut out the string. So I had so much difficulty with the straps for some reason. I did end up figuring it out, but this method is a lifesaver, okay? So you just put the string in the middle as you're sewing it, and then you pull the string towards the end, and it'll like come inside out. And I don't know, like I don't know. I just thought that was bizarre. Like, I don't know, like anyways. Wait. The one sleeve is kind of cute too. Just like this. The unevenness of it. I don't know. And then also, that's cute too. I think I'm still gonna do the second one. I'm just going to, like, if I wanted to, I could just tuck it back in. You know? If I wanted to do this. And also I think it'd look cool if I did both sides too. The sides could use something because it's like poking out a lot. See? I'm thinking of putting elastics on the inside so that it'll stay. And just on the sides. Like on these sides. If I just put an elastic here and make it stretch, because my thing is I don't want it to, I'm scared I won't be able to take it off and put it back on if I take this out. We will see. And yeah, that's how I did it. Super easy. This is a great summer top. You can look at my short to see how I styled it. And yeah, thanks for watching. Like if you liked the video, subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, I'm having a giveaway. By May 31st, if I reach 300 subscribers, I will randomly choose one of you guys to be featured in a video where I make you a whole set and you get to keep it and I'll handle the shipping and everything like that. So it's a giveaway, it's a giveaway. All you need to do is win is these 3 things. First, make sure you get subscribed, duh. Second, follow me on Instagram because that's how I will contact you if you've won or not. And then lastly is make sure you comment under as many videos of mine as you can. Each video is 1 entry for you. And that can be a short or that can be a long form video. It's up to you. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. I think it'll be a nice video and it's a good way to include you guys because you guys are everything and I'm so happy that you guys are here. So with that being said, good luck.